What if the simplest habit you've ignored your entire life is the very thing that could save it? And what if its power has been hiding in every step you never took? Keep listening. This truth may shock you. What if the greatest threat to your health isn't something dramatic or sudden, but the quiet, invisible moments when your body is slowly shutting down without you ever noticing? What if the real damage begins not with pain, but with stillness? Most people never recognize the moment their body starts to weaken. It doesn't shout, it whispers. And in a world where people sit more than they sleep, where machines replace footsteps, and where every destination is reached without effort, that whisper gets buried beneath the noise of modern life. Yet hidden inside this overlooked silence is a truth powerful enough to reshape your entire future. Before we go deeper, Run Force Mindset welcomes you. Please subscribe so we have the motivation to continue sharing meaningful and transformative health insights with you. Every day, we rush from place to place, believing that busyness equals progress. But the faster our world moves, the more our bodies slow down. The fatigue you ignore, the stiffness you brush aside, the low energy you assume is just aging. These are not natural improvements. They are consequences of abandoning the most fundamental movement we were designed for. Walking was once woven into every human life. Now it has become something we do only when necessary, often without awareness, and rarely with intention. Many people dismiss walking as too simple to create real change. But modern science suggests something astonishing. The very movement we underestimate may be the key to restoring the health, balance, and vitality we've lost. A single step, repeated daily, could strengthen the heart, revive the mind, recalibrate your energy, and set the foundation for a longer, healthier life. This video will uncover how walking, gentle, quiet, and deeply human, holds the power to transform you from the inside out. Before we begin, let me ask you one simple question. I believe the body declines because we neglect it. B, I believe the body declines naturally with age. Comment A or B below. The moment you begin to walk with intention, the body responds in ways far deeper than most people ever imagine. What seems like a simple movement on the surface becomes a quiet, intricate conversation within your cells. With each step, the heart awakens from the strain of long hours of stillness. It pumps more efficiently, circulating blood with a strength and rhythm that protect you from the silent dangers that build over time. Cholesterol begins to balance. Blood pressure gently settles, and the pathways that nourish every organ start flowing with renewed purpose. As your heart finds its pace, your lungs open wider, drawing in clean air that your body has been craving. This deeper breathing carries oxygen to tissues that have long operated in deficit, flushing away toxins and restoring clarity and vitality. Your blood sugar stabilizes, reducing the fluctuations that lead to fatigue in long-term disease. The risks of diabetes, stroke, and cardiovascular conditions begin to fall, not dramatically in a single moment, but steadily, step after step. Meanwhile, your metabolism shifts gears. Walking signals your body to burn energy more efficiently, breaking down stored fat and transforming sluggishness into momentum. Muscles in your legs and core strengthen naturally, without strain, supporting better balance and mobility. Bones respond to the gentle impact by building density, protecting you from weakness and degeneration as you age. Even digestion improves as the rhythmic motion stimulates your internal systems to work in harmony. Walking does not force the body, it guides it. It reminds every part of you how to function as it was designed to, strong, steady, and deeply alive. There is a kind of healing that happens when you walk. A healing so subtle, so gentle, that you may not recognize it until one day you realize your mind feels lighter than it has in years. Walking creates a space inside you that modern life has quietly taken away. As your feet move rhythmically beneath you, the mind begins to untangle itself. Thoughts that once collided chaotically start to fall into place, one by one, like leaves settling after a storm. The constant tension you carry in your chest softens, not because your problems disappear, but because your nervous system finally has room to breathe. Stress, which often grows loud in stillness, begins to fade with each step. The simple act of moving your body sends calming signals through your brain, lowering cortisol levels and creating a gentle equilibrium between emotion and clarity. Even the heaviness of sadness, so difficult to lift when sitting still, starts to shift. Walking engages the brain's natural chemistry, releasing neurotransmitters that lift mood and quiet inner turbulence. This is why many people find themselves returning from a walk with a perspective they could not reach before leaving the house. And then there is the spark of creation. Ideas you struggled to find while staring at a screen emerge effortlessly in motion. Problems soften, solutions rise. The mind becomes receptive, expansive, free. Walking reconnects you to the quiet intelligence within yourself, the part that knows how to think, how to feel, and how to restore balance when life feels overwhelming. In this simple, steady movement, you rediscover a version of yourself that stress had buried. The version capable of clarity, creativity, and calm. Walking has a quiet way of reshaping not only your health, but the rhythm of your entire life. When you begin to walk each day, even for a short time, something subtle but powerful shifts in how you move through your mornings, how you settle into your nights, and how you show up for yourself. The body, once dulled by long periods of inactivity, starts to align with a steadier rhythm. You wake with clearer energy, not the fog that comes from rushing. You rest with deeper ease, not the tension that lingers after overstimulation. A daily walk becomes a small ritual that anchors your entire day, guiding you gently toward habits that nourish rather than drain you. What begins as a physical routine slowly grows into a lifestyle, a way of choosing presence over distraction. Your eating patterns change. Meals feel more satisfying because they are aligned with movement rather than stress. Your sleep deepens because your body has expressed the energy it was meant to release. Without force or pressure, you begin taking better care of yourself, simply because walking reconnects you to what your body naturally needs. But the influence of walking extends beyond the self. When you walk with someone, a partner, a friend, a family member, the rhythm of your steps becomes a space for connection. Conversations flow more honestly, not rushed or filtered. People open up in motion in ways they rarely do while sitting still. Even in public spaces, you may find yourself sharing brief moments of recognition with others who walk the same path, creating tiny threads of community that remind you you're not alone. Walking, in its simplicity, strengthens the bonds between your habits, your relationships, and your sense of belonging. It becomes a gentle weaving of your life back into balance, with yourself and with the people around you. Before walking can truly transform your life, you must first learn to meet it with presence and intention. The way you prepare your body and mind determines how deeply each step can work within you. Choose clothing that respects the changing seasons, not as a matter of appearance, but as an act of care for the journey ahead. Lace up shoes that support your stride, allowing your feet to move freely and without strain. These small choices signal to your body that movement matters, that you are choosing health with purpose. As you begin, let your posture lengthen and lift. A straight spine, relaxed shoulders, and a steady gaze forward create a quiet alignment between the outer body and the inner self. Your walk becomes more than exercise. It becomes a practice of awareness. Avoid stepping out immediately after a heavy meal, and give your muscles a moment to warm and awaken before asking them to carry you. When the walk is done, stretch gently, as though thanking your body for its effort. For those who live with long-standing conditions or delicate health, seeking guidance from a physician is not a limitation but a wise beginning. Walking should meet you where you are. When approached with mindfulness, it becomes a safe and powerful companion on the path toward a stronger, more resilient life. In the end, walking reveals itself as far more than a physical habit. It is a quiet revolt against the pace of modern life, a return to the body's natural rhythm, and a reminder that profound change often begins with the simplest actions. Through steady steps, we reclaim clarity of mind, strength of body, and a deeper connection to the world around us. Every walk becomes a declaration that we are choosing presence over distraction, movement over stagnation, and growth over passivity. The deeper lesson is this: meaningful transformation rarely comes from dramatic gestures, but from small, consistent acts repeated with intention. To apply this in your life, start by protecting a few minutes each day for mindful movement. Honor that time. Let it become the anchor that reshapes your habits, energy, and perspective. Before you go, may I ask a simple question for you to share in the comments? Do you prefer walking alone for reflection or with someone for connection? Your answer helps others learn from your experience. Well done, Eddie. And if you found value in today's message, please subscribe to the channel so we can continue creating meaningful content for you.